Hey, me again. I've got the new phone system is coming in. It's been installed here at the office now on Tuesday, and it's probably going to take a couple of days to get all completely up and running. Here's what you need to know. Okay, if you're in the Citrus Hills location, when the phone rings, it'll be answered by Ellen. There's a second phone on the second reception desk. If you're working on a Saturday, um, I'll train you on how to use it. If I haven't got to you yet, and you're on the next Saturday, the Saturday after, we haven't done training with you yet, I'll be in here to help you with it. It's pretty easy. Basically, the purpose of the system is so when call comes in, it will be immediately transferred to a cell phone of any agent, whether they're in the office or out of the office. It'll always look like you're in the office, so you can give the office number and get your calls on your cell phone, get your messages on your cell phone, get your caller IDs on your cell phone, okay, without having to worry about whether or not you want to take a call, okay? So when the call comes through to the office, rather than just cold dumping it on you, no matter where you are, when the phone rings from Prudential, answer it right away. We're only going to let it ring 4 times, and then we're going to give up on you, okay? But if you answer it within 4 rings, the person on the phone will not be your customer. It'll be Ellen or whoever's transferring the call. They'll tell you who is calling. Make sure you can take it. If you can't take the call, let us know. We'll take a message and get it right to you. But you'll know. And then when the call comes through, it'll also come through with at least it's what they promised me. I haven't tested it out yet. It's supposed to come through with the caller ID from the person who's actually calling. If that is not the case, the caller ID will exist in a log, and we can get it for you. Just tell us what time the call was received. So we won't have any problems with that. Oh, shoot, I forgot to ask their number. We'll have that covered. Okay, so, and the other thing you need to know, in the Citrus Hills office now, we took 3 of the 4 lines and we moved them to this new digital plan, which allows us to do this with the better phones. Okay, but you're still got your old phone on your desk. We're still going to use that for the intercom system, and the line 4 is still live on your phone. So if you need to make an outgoing call and you want to use the office line rather than your cell phone, line 4 is live. You can make calls on that. Okay. Also, if you forget your cell phone or your cell phone's broken and you're the floor person, what Ellen can do is she can transfer the calls to you by using line 4. So she'll just do call transfer to line 4. Your phone, every phone will ring on line 4. You just pick it up. That's your floor call. We'll work on all the stuff. It's not real hard. Okay. The biggest 2 things you need to remember is line 1, line 2, and line 3 are dead. If you open them, it'll say out of service. Okay, because it's been moved to a digital plan. Okay, line 4 is live. You can call on your regular old black phones off of line 4. We've also changed the fax. You can still send your faxes the same way you always did. The fax line is still dedicated as the fax line. Everybody who has your business card and your fax number, it still works. But when the call comes into that number, it is forwarded then to an e-fax number. Okay, I'm not even going to give you the e-fax number because you don't need it. You just give them the old number. It'll always transfer. All the incoming calls transfer to the e-fax. What that'll do is, instead of faxes getting lost in the shuffle when they come into the copy machine and they get stuck in the middle of 10 listings that somebody's printing, or they get set aside and then thrown away, these faxes will be converted to a PDF file, and they'll be emailed to myself and to Ellen, and we'll forward them along to whoever they are. So if you're out on the field and you have a fax coming in from a salesperson, for Remax who's got some signatures, and you need to send that contract on to some customer in Ohio, you can do it right on your phone. So we'll email the fax to you. You can forward it along to Joe Smith up in Columbus, Ohio, and he'll get the fax basically in a PDF form. So we take out the scanning step. That'll make things easier. So that's the fax. On the phone, line 4 is for outgoing calls. If you receive a phone call from Prudential Florida Showcase Properties, pick it up. If you want to get your customer calls or your up calls, pick it up within 4 rings. Okay. Even if it's just to say, can you take a message for me, or I'll call them right back. Okay, we can also then send the thing right into your voicemail if that's what you want, right on your cell phone, wherever you are. Okay, so that's all you need to know now. I'll get with you individually, give you more training on it, but there's really not a lot of training to do until you're the up person without Ellen. Then you'll need to know how to use the phone, and I'll get to you on that. All right, thanks again.